this will be great in the wintertime if I want to do like a hot tent type setup. I'm not going to be using a stove. I'm actually going to be using a Mr. Heater, the little buddy heater. So I brought that with me so I can kind of set that up. So there it is. That's the Mr. Heater portable buddy. I don't have a thermometer with me, unfortunately, but it is it's very quickly getting toasty warm in here. Nice small space. I do have it well ventilated. If you look down here around the sides, and I have the top two vents open, so this should be this is gonna work great. Holy smokes! All right, this is this is gonna be a great little hot tent setup. You know, I'll put down something on the ground. Probably some oh, like one of those emergency blankets. But it's got plenty of heat. I'm almost worried about the heat hitting up top there, but I'll tell you, it's hot enough in here. I can turn that down to low. And if I'm really concerned, I will just move this closer. And let's go ahead and crank that back up to high. This is going to be great. Oh my God. Whew. I mean, it's already a warm day out today for being December here in the Midwest. I think let's see, it's about 45 degrees out right now. But inside here, boy, you know what? Actually, my watch has a thermometer on it. So maybe I will set that in here. We'll let it sit for about 20 minutes to acclimate, and then I'll come back and see what the temp is. All right, so I just took this off. It's going to take a little bit to acclimate. Right now it's reading 78 degrees. I'm going to just go ahead and attach it right here on the pole. We're going to have the heater running there. Heater's currently on high. And we'll see what we can get this temp up to in here. Oh, Dwayne. Stick your hand in there. Okay, so I just came in. Temperature's already at, well, there we are, 82. It was actually at 83. I opened the door. Whew, it's toasty in here. Very nice. I repositioned this so it's actually facing me here on my little cot, and wow, that's on high, and that is an insane amount of heat coming off this thing. I'm gonna switch this down to low. I'm gonna check to see what my temp is at. Temp's still at 83. Very nice. What I'm really thinking is this is something that I will not run all night long. This is something that I would just fire up in the tent when I'm getting ready for bed, get it nice and toasty. If I need to get up in the morning, I can turn this thing on high, and it heats up this small space really, really quickly. So it's gonna be good. This is definitely a much better solution, I think, for myself compared to having some type of wood stove in here. I think carrying this in some propane weight-wise is going to be worth it, because I think I'm not going to need a lot of tanks of propane. Now this is something I would just use for car camping, this setup, or if I'm going out into the backwoods and I take my my little sled that I tow behind me in the snow, I would bring this along with probably several cans of propane. Okay, I decided to do one more test here. I turned the heater back up to high, and I moved my little watch. It's a Garmin Instinct up to the peak of the tent, or close to the peak, so I can actually see what the temperature is up there. And it's climbing pretty quickly. It's at 84 right now. I'll just check back in a couple minutes. So the next project with this heater is I'm going to build a little shelf that comes off the top, something that I can maybe put a kettle on, heat up some water, and I can enjoy a warm brew. I don't think I'll be cooking on it, but you never know. We'll do some testing around with it. I've seen some people on YouTube do some pretty amazing things with these little heaters. So, like I said, this is the Portable Buddy by Mr. Heater, and wow, it's working great in this small tent. Okay, the thermometer at the top here, it's just been a few minutes, and I'm up to, I don't know if you can see that, 95, 97. Holy smokes, it's rising quick. Woo, that pole is actually a little warm up there too. You can feel that heat. Oh, that is a lot of heat. That pole is actually a little too hot to touch. So high might not be a good idea in this small space. I'm going to cut that down to the low setting, which of course is more efficient. Propane will last longer. That temperature up top there is now at 100 degrees, 101, and climbing. That is toasty warm up there. Down here I'm saying it's probably about 85, 86. And I've got a good draft coming through here, but just got the one vent open there. Like I said, I've got a lot of space around the bottom of this, so it is definitely pulling in the cool air. I can really feel it here around the backside, which is actually kind of refreshing, kind of nice. So wow, this was a good test. This is going to be good. Temperature's up to 104 up there now. That is toasty.